And then, unfortunately, as usual, havoc, load shedding. And then it has had impact on us starting on time. So we apologize that we are not going to be able to show you the time that we normally show you the show, but we'll make sure that you get the show. This is the life that we find ourselves in, but we'll sort them out soon. The show is called TBR Solution Sports Forum. It is myself, the Sobre Boys Walefati, the president. These days he goes by the name of Dr. Saddam. As is Swing Pen. Swing Gwena Pelatabiso. You're like the official supporter. Swing, welcome, Saddam.
Thank very much to everyone, Swengu Tabo and you, comrade Sabri. Then we are here.
Agorobulele, o president day.
Oh,
You are the president.
Yes, I was selected president under the Association of Supporters. I was elected on the 1st of February last year. So I've got 1 year to be a president. The organization affiliated under SAPA. I was the name of the organization is SANASO, meaning South African National Supporters. So meaning all the supporters from Africa, whatever, when they arrive here, when we play against Ghana or Nigeria, whatever, I must meet another president to check with them accommodation and ticket and everything. So I'm my president, my secretary is Mama Joy. I've got a board member, Bota, Mamello, Bishop, Agnes. This is my second. But we're still going to launch officially very soon after President allow us and Minister of Sports.
All right. So this thing was done by SAFA together with the government.
Yes, they officially done by them. So meaning SANASO is the only organization that is recognized by SAPA and Minister.
Okay. Now, thank you, Saddam, for the news. President now will respect you from now on. Tabiki, I see that you have disappeared a little bit. We need to move on quickly, guys. I want Tabiki to introduce himself. Tabiki, will you kindly introduce yourself and greet the viewers?
Good morning to everybody and a happy Valentine's Day and a happy Tuesday. My name is Tabiso Selemadzela. I'm one of the presenters here at TBR Sports Solution, and then I'd like to welcome you to the show today. Thank you.
Yeah, we call you Tabiki. Tabiki. You've got president here, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. And when I was
no more Ntate Saddam today.
When I was Now, guys,
for now, I'm a Swengu.
Guys, we spoke about AKA, what a sad thing that happened. And I'm sure Liabona with Alanko for social media, we are getting the news, and then we hope that this matter will be resolved. You know why I want us to talk about this? In passing, this reminds us of what happened to Senzo Meyiwa. Remember, that case has not been solved. Till today, the case has not been solved. So now, an AKA was a loving and peace-loving person who loved both pirates and chiefs, according to Saddam. So let me just share what Saddam shared to show that this man loved both teams. A very nice person.
Super mega.
You know, the first time I saw him, from Cape Flats, the way he was, hustling, and I was so impressed. I say, here's a man who wants to show the kids in Cape Flats, just like Benny McCarthy, that how it's being done. you know, by making sure that you focus on good things. So, and now we have lost, and then Saddam is in chief's regalia, as you want us to tell people there that, and then let me also show that sometimes he was in pirates regalia. I wonder which team was he supporting exactly? He was just a peace-loving person. I know that he was an ANC through and through. That one I know. And then yeah, but you know what? I'm really worried. We hope, but what is showing on social media, it's really, it's chilling the body. But I hope this matter will be resolved. Saddam, what do you want to say?
First, rest in peace. It was a bad news. For me, it was painful because 2015, when I was voted excellent supporter of the year from SA Sports by Minister Mailula in Bloemfontein, he was part of that. It was him with Cellular taking the picture. It's the first time I saw Cellular was very sad. Even now, Cellular is busy playing his music. So we met him there. It was a good guy. But the way we hear the story, I'm suspect that maybe I don't want to be involved, but it looks like it's an inside job because in South Africa, we're trying to take the law in our hands. The gun is rolling like anything here, killing each other. I don't know what we can do. I remember the late Lucky Dube also died like that. This is not good for the game. Even Senzo Meyiwa, 8 years now, Senzo Meyiwa passed. We didn't know what is happening. We don't know who's the killer, but a hitman is behind the scene. But God does not have a voicemail. One day we'll get the robbers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, let us not insinuate anything. Let's allow the police, the law enforcement to do their work. But at the same time, the law enforcement, they need to be questioned. Like we say, Senzo Meyiwa's matter has now 8 years. 8 years. I think they need to look at themselves at the mirror. All the guys in the security to say, are we doing a good job or are we failing the nation? I'll leave that at that level. I'm not gonna go any further. Now, Sweni, let's start with you, Amakosi. Yeah, let's start with you. I'm sure you want to tell us a bit. You have just won. Remember, we couldn't have you on Saturday. Tell us a little bit and tell us where you're playing this coming weekend. No, I said Sweni. I forgot. President, I'm talking to you now. Dr. Saddam. Dr. Saddam, I'm talking to you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is the question?
Now the question is, we haven't spoken to you after your game. You have won 2-0. What a brilliant game. And then who are you playing this weekend? You know, normally you tell people who are you playing, where are you going, where the transport is gonna leave. Although that one will also finish it on Saturday morning, but the platform is yours.
Okay. First, I'd like to say thanks to the boys and the coaches to give us a smile one more time when we play against Marisburg. It was a tough game, and the boys show character, the commitment, sense of agency. 120 minutes doesn't matter, but end of the day, we qualify to last 16. So thanks very much. We'll see what we can draw. The draw will be tomorrow. After the Polokwane City and Chiba United, there'll be a draw. So I don't know who can we get it, but that one will be Ketile tomorrow after the game. And number two, we have a trip to Limpopo again, Pitamgaba Stadium against Golden Arrows. The game is 3:30 on Sunday morning on the 19th. Transport on Libby and Swazi in BP Garage, same time, 6 o'clock in the morning. Why are we leaving early? Because we want to move around, just get in the garage, meet another branches on the way, enjoying and whatever. We don't want to be a late comer. We want to get to stadium 2 hours before the kickoff to not delay the game. So people must come there in numbers. The last one, we have a sports award. Gauteng Sports Award. It's been 25 years I've been working with them. They asked me to select supporters. we got a new MEC from Gauteng and also Premier Mr. Lesotho. So they're going to take the award, sport award at Tshwane, meaning she stay in Tshwane. And they asked me to involve the team from ABC Mutebe. I've got DJR FC, we included them, La Malasia and Tax and Kellys, we involved them, but we used the Johannesburg teams. Chiefs is there, Pirates is there, Swallows is there. But the nominees are Nelly from Kaizer Chiefs and Patele and other two for swimming. It's going to be done at on the 18th, that will be a Saturday night. I can't put the venue, otherwise everybody will go there without invitation. Everybody who's going to be there, they're selected. I'm done with my list. I submit the name. I send it to the Gauteng. Everyone who received the name, who received your veto selection, be part of that with your regalia of your team to see who's going to be the winner on the day. Thank you, Gauteng Sports Award, to select fan support of the year.
All right, Saddam, you forgot Cosmos, man. That's my team. Why Cosmos was not included? But let's move on. It's your prerogative. Saddam,
Okay.
a quick
Yes.
one. A quick one. Mashiane, I'm told that is from Tembisa. Is that true?
Yes.
And then I
Yes,
saw you with him in the pic. I don't know whether you saw what I saw. There was at one stage he was trying to play Kasi football. He nearly lost the ball. And by that time you were leading 1-0. They could have scored you to draw, and they were going to get the momentum. Do you sometimes talk to this boy and, I don't know why they lose their head. Sometimes I understand why Arthur doesn't play him. Do you ever talk to him?
I think why he was doing that, you remember, he never played for so long. He didn't get game time. So he was trying to make things simple to excitement. He was too much over excited for that. But anyway, he played good in the second, whatever he get in, and he created the ball. And it was nice to see him again back on track. I know his family, I know his mother, I know him. That's why I always motivate him that is, relax, your time will come. When the time comes, you must grab. Sometimes it was too hard for him because he want to prove. But at the end of the day, slowly but slowly, he'll be okay to back on track.
Yeah, but talk to them about those issues. I don't know South African players. Jomo used to be an entertainer, but it was always progressive. A teenage Dada was an entertainer, but always progressive. Ace Mnini was always an entertainer, but always progressive. We are not saying don't entertain us. We enjoyed it. Ronaldinho was an entertainer, but always progressive. So those are some of the things that they need to compare themselves with. Now let's move on. Swing, Orlando Pirates, they showed that they are also a team to be reckoned with. They have qualified for the next round. What can you tell us about that game?
That game was very nice. The first half, All Stars was all over Pirates. We thought these guys, they're gonna knock Pirates out of the tournament. And
was
then
it your wish? Was it your wish, or the way you watched the game, you thought they were going to knock Pirates, or it was a wish? Remember, you're a Chiefs fan, eh?
No. Besides my wish, those boys played very well in the first half.
Yeah.
And then came in.
No, I'm asking. I'm just double checking. I'm not putting you under pressure.
No. Obviously, I'll always be against Pirates, but then I'm just analyzing in terms of football, just in. So what I saw in the second half, All Stars was trained, experience started kicking in. They showed that they're not experienced to play at the highest level. And then Pirates, there goes Temikos in, changes the game. Ndlondlo comes alive, Saleng comes alive, Zukumanja comes alive, and then he started creating.
Now you are breaking now. Saddam.
Opportunities for Pirates. Himself, he scored one goal also.
Okay.
After he did for Saleng also. So Pirates coming. It's coming. I'm also looking for who will they be facing also.
Yeah, I got impressed by Orlando Pirates. Saddam, I don't know what you want to say about the game. Did you see the game?
Yeah, I watched the game, and no, I was there. I was there.
Yeah,
And then you know the problem is I don't want duck and dive. I was wishing the young player to do what Maluti done to beat Pirates because on Friday they were hammering me on the group, telling me
yeah,
I'm going to be kicked out, whatever. So
yeah.
make nice. So I was wishing. We call Niñas Miñolosto Association. I was
Yeah,
Miñolosto
yeah,
Association to see Pirates lose against it. It was 45 minutes half time
yeah,
and the score was not Pirates was lucky, but
yeah,
the game is nice. We don't hate Pirates. There's no
yeah,
permanent enemy
yeah,
in the
yeah.
soccer.
But let me tell you, Pirates played very well. The game I watched, Lonzo was, in the middle of the park. He was marshalling that middle of the park. Saleng, ever, always dangerous with his speed, with his crosses. The boy is so good. That left foot, and the boy is so intelligent. This is what I like about Saleng. Saleng knows when to pass. Saleng knows when to cross. Saleng knows when to attack. I think the young players should start looking that and start improving their game based on that. So for me, and then Pirates did extremely well. And then Lodge coming in, he didn't even show the sign that this guy was injured, And then we thought, in most cases when a player comes from injured, they struggle a lot. But Lodge was not struggling. He did extremely well, and then he even scored the goal, to shows that he has arrived. I hope Pirates is going to sort out the issue of medical staff or medical issues at Pirates, because I think is their problem. But it's not only Pirates, even Luena Saddam. Then Alamatata, and that's why I thought sometimes he can't use this because this one is injured, this one is injured. Now, Saddam, sometimes I will go ground him all. What is the issue, man? Why the players Baba Limala so, Do you know? Do you have an idea?
Uh, yeah, know, if you can check the big team like Paris and Chiefs,
Hmm.
when they get the players, when I style is already, Bana Kuba Soweto, Bana Kuba Mo, Josie Bana Kuba Queen, or Balimazan. I can tell you many players when you come to Kansas Chiefs. Just imagine, Wamana Le Caleb, who got
Hmm.
injured always.
Hmm.
Wamana Billiard, they got injured. When you come to
Hmm.
Kansas Chiefs,
Hmm.
before you stick in and play, you must have injury first. I don't know, culture will sort it out or lucky, but end of the day, we don't want injury. But I can't say anything about Paris because I don't want to give Paris a tip. I won't say anything because I want to beat them. I can talk about after 25. We play against Pirates on the 25. Let them buy it, I can dive, and then after 3 points, we can talk about them and try to advise them. Don't advise them now.
No matter baba limpa, you need to play them ka full squad. Luena only full squad. So that how by Gile real team, Unlike Gile Pirates with lacking squad. But nevertheless, let's move on. I think what you have just said, family unit is very important. I heard one player said at Sundowns, that is why Sundowns is different from the rest. He said at Sundowns, it's like a family. He said, I enjoy playing at Sundowns because we are like a family. Even if I don't play, I feel that I'm part of the family. So what you have just said, that sometimes they jealous each other, that's something that they need to start learning. Let's move on. Who's the better player between Saleng and Mailula, according to you guys? And
My
thanks to
friend,
Orlando Pirates, while I'm still there, they've shared the numbers. Remember, we said as long as you give us the issues, the news, we'll share them. Pirates on their tweet, Kaiser Chiefs, Mamelodi Sundowns, they are very good when it comes to tweet to give us the news. And then come, Orlando Pirates. I'm excited that you have given us the news. Here are the numbers that they gave us about Saleng. Are you aware that this boy has won a man of the match? No, before I go there, this is Pirates want you to vote for player of the month among these players. Tabang Monareng, Bandile Shandu, Dion Hoto, Tapelo Shoki, and Munapule Saleng. And remember I said I want to know who's the better player between Saleng and Mailula. But now I want people out there, as you get this show, please vote. And then let's hear who's the better player. Let me start with you, the player of the month at Paris. Let me start with you, Tabiki. Who's the player of the month according to you? Menareng, Bandile Shandu, Jen Hoto, Tapelo Choki, and Munapule Saleh. Tabiki, are you there? All right, Saram, let's move on. Kimao Nahanaore is the player of the month. Go Pirates.
Yeah, I think to motivate the young players, but he still need more skills and to be educated nicely because Onyaga skills, you know, that is a good regular, good passer, but the skills is not enough. But guy fine. I mean, myself, I can give him why because to
Ma, how
motivate
do you
him.
think Kima Urogaifa and Akima?
This number 14, Saleng.
Okay. All right. Urulekain.
Experience and skills is what he must prove about that because he's got a good pass and good dribbling. But about the skills, what the trick on the box.
But Tankere experience, you don't buy it. Great experience by playing. And for me, the best player of the month has been Saleng. Saleng is the only player at Pirates so far who has been doing extremely well. So even the final game that they've just played, the recent game, he was doing extremely well. And I've noticed that he has won up to 7 men of the matches ever since he played, which is quite good. So for me, Saleng is the player to take it. I don't know. Tabiki, do you want to say something about who's the best player at Pirates? Tabiki?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Who do you think should be the player of the month at Pirates? The most valuable player?
I'd give it to Saleng. Saleng has been without Lodge being available due to injury. I'd give it to Monapule Saleng. He's been there when Pirates needed him most. You know, even when other teams were cornering him. When they played against Chiefs last year, and then the teams started ganging up on them. But then he's been fighting to show that he's the leader. He's the leader of the attack while Lodge was not around. So I'd give it to him, not because he scored many goals or whatever, but then he's been carrying the team's shoulders on him alone. And, yeah, that's my thought. Yeah.
Do you think he's the one who deserved it? Saddam, who do you think? You said you give it to Saleng too, isn't it? Let's move on. The show moves on. Now, guys, FIFA has already selected the 3 players who have been shortlisted for the player of the year, FIFA player of the year. So the others have fallen out. It's Karim Benzema, Lionel Messi, and Kylian Mbappe. So what's your take? Who do you think will take this one? Do you think, let's start here. Do you think this was a good shortlist of the 3 players?
Yeah, I think it's a good short list, but for a change, let's give Benzema because the 2 they get everything every time. Benzema deserves something before he retire. He must get something.
He got the Ballon d'Or. Do you get things because you deserve it, or you get things because we feel sorry for you? All right?
No, he deserves. He deserves.
Benzema, okay. Give me the facts. How do you say he deserve? He didn't even play in the World. He didn't even play in the World Cup, which is the biggest spectacle of football.
Yeah, sometimes we must not check what is coming for tomorrow. We must check what is the previous. I think he fight a lot. He does. His name is there. When you talk about Benzema, people knows about that. We must give him something to smile there.
Okay. Tabiki, what are you saying? Tabiki? Or still struggling? But Saddam, as I say, it's not about that. When you play big tournaments, we want to see. Raise your hand. And this is what I show you. For me, Lionel Messi should take this one. No, Tabiki, I think you have a problem with network there. No, Tabiki, you have a problem with network there. No, Tabiki, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We have a problem with network. Saddam, I think Messi deserves this. I can just give you just for the season. This man has contributed 45 this season. He's the one who's leading. He's followed. I'm talking about goals and assists this season. Messi is at 45. Now, these are the numbers. These are the facts. All right. Mbappe is at 42. At least Mbappe is even ahead of Benzema here. You don't see Benzema in this group for the past season. Haaland is at 35. Lewandowski is at 32. Rashford is at 30. Penaldo is not even here. He has just contributed 12. So Benzema is not here. You know, the numbers don't lie, Saddam. Those
Now,
are...
comrade,
Yes.
comrade, why I put it Benzema? I
Yeah.
just want to move that mental sector from Ronaldo supporters, because they say to me I'm a favor of Messi. Messi is the best. We can't talk. It's obvious, but for the sake of to move away those people from Ronaldo supporters, because Ronaldo is not even there. It's only Mbappe, Benzema, and Messi. But now they are busy making a noise to stop them. That's why I said to them, Benzema. Why? I want them to smile.
No, but it's a fact. We cannot just give them something because we want them to smile. But let's move on. The show goes on. Let me just check quickly what's happening here. Remember, we have the Champions League. I want to share with you what Mourinho has done.
Yes, tonight, yes.
Yeah, tonight, this is what Mourinho says. He says Chelsea, Mourinho, remember, is at Roma. He said Chelsea hadn't won the Premier League for 50 years. Now, this is the history of Mourinho. This is a good history, guys. Chelsea never won the Premier League for 50 years, and then until Mourinho came and helped them to win the league. And then Inter Milan had not won the Champions League for 45 years. Mourinho came and helped them to win that. Real Madrid hadn't won King's Cup in 22 years. Jose Mourinho came in and won it with them. Manchester United had not won a Europa Cup for 9 years. Jose Mourinho came in and won the Europa League with Manchester. Roma had never won a European Cup in history, in his own history, in history. Then Jose Mourinho came in, they won the cup, the conference league. And then Europa finals, Mourinho has done 5 finals and win them. And then first coach in history to win all European Cups, first coach in history to win European trophy with 4 different teams. The special one. So he deserved to be called the special one. So do you agree, Saddam? Tabigi, are you there? Are you getting something? Tabigi?
Yes, I do agree. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no.
Hello?
Talk, Saddam. I think we have a problem with Tabigi. I don't know what's
Yes, I'm getting something here.
All right, yeah, okay. Are you able to say something?
I'm getting something, but
yeah, you can say something, Tabiki, quickly. We are already late. All right, Saddam, you say you agree, ne?
Yeah, I agree. I think, yes, we used to call, today we say we're going to call Tabigi president. I don't think it is a president. He's got demo phone, network, and problem. All right, I agree with Mourinho, even because I'm a Man United. When he was a Man United, we won something, yes, and the history can say that. Meaning is It deserved that one. We can say that it's a good one. He win it, and then it's a special one because he got the record can say something.
All right, now I'm gonna move on to the Messi Special quickly, just to share with you what's happening there, because I see that Tabik is struggling. Let's see. No, I don't have what I want to share. I hear what you are saying, Saddam. Mourinho is one of the best coaches in the world, so people should admit that this man has done well in his career. And remember, guys, we had a tragedy in what you call in where there was earthquake, and Messi has contributed about 3.5 million euros to to assist there, which is quite a good thing. All right. Now let's share quickly. Now remember, I'll always bring Penaldo and Messi. Look at the two, in terms of. Can you see that one? Ronaldo versus South American countries. All right. In terms of winning, in terms of percentage, he has made 25 win. 2 goals, all right, and 0 assist. Minutes per goal, 310. Messi against European countries, Messi has done 56%, 14 goals, 10 assists, and 109 minutes goal and assist. So, you know what? I want to rest this debate. Piers Morgan, I hope, is also getting what we are saying. I know he's a Ronaldo fan, and we are not going to be against him for being a Ronaldo fan. But we want to show that Messi is the best. Guys, have you ever seen Messi celebrating? How he celebrates? He always does this. Apparently, this is a celebration dedicated to his grandmother, who is the one who assisted him, to play. Apparently, the coach didn't want to play him. The coach was saying he's tiny. Then she insisted that no, put him in. And then apparently Messi scored 2 goals in that match. So yeah, so this is it about Lionel Messi. And then Lionel Messi is the only player, the only footballer who has won this Laureus Award, the best athlete in the world. So he's the only footballer who has done that one. President, what do you want to say?
Yeah, I think you say mouthful about Messi. He does everything. So I remember day before yesterday, I posted Messi and his family. I said the goat and the family members. They hammer me. I have to bring Ronaldo as well to balance equation from the two. But at the end of the day, Messi, we can say anything we want. Messi is the best from the rest. Messi is good and well done for him. We don't want to talk about money always. Money is doing that. No, he's also contribute. It's good to see someone to remember the supporters that make him to be Messi today, because supporters are the stakeholders, are the best.
You know, Messi says the only thing that can make him happy is to make other people happy.
Yes,
He
yes.
says he also says he's very happy about his life and his family. That's the most important thing, outside the glamour and everything. So, President, thank you very much. We'll talk again on Saturday, and then let's bid the viewers farewell. Tabiki, let's sort out the network and the connections. I think where you were before, the connection was good, but unfortunately there was too much noise coming out there. So let's sort it out. And then thank you to the viewers for subscribing. And the show that we did, Saddam, 2 weeks ago, it went up to 8,800 views. Thank you. And remember, we don't even boost. So what an excellent job. What an excellent job. Thank you, guys. Saram, greet the viewers, bid them farewell.
All right, thank you very much. It was a good talk, and then we'll see you. Let's not forget tomorrow about the draw for last 16 after Bulugwan and Chiba. It's a draw for NetBank. Let's not forget those who are selected for Houghton Sports Award in Pretoria. Let's not forget that Chiefs is playing Limpopo against Eros Transporter at Swaziland. 6 o'clock, 400 Rand return. Ambur Mahala. Thank you very much to everyone. Enjoy yourself. The one who doesn't have airtime and data to send to their partner, I said to them, happy Valentine to everyone. Thank you so much.
You must remind them we have a Momo device, which is mobile money powered by MTN and then assisted by Francit. So they can get it from us as the Bigger Foundation. You are one of the agent. I'm one of the agent. Tabiki is one of the agent. Tabiki, bid the viewers farewell. We can't hear you, Tabiki. The microphone is off. Microphone
Okay.
is off.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, thank you very much for the show. Thank you for watching again. So don't forget the Champions League is back. We have Manchester City. Manchester City is playing Arsenal in the English Premiership, and then we have let me just be sure before I make a mistake again. We have
Bayern
Tottenham
Munich today.
on,
it's a big one.
yes,
Bayern
Munich
Munich
versus PSG.
and
And then
PSG.
we have Tottenham versus AC Milan in the Champions League. So we have good matches today. And then we have the last game for NetBank. We have Chipa playing Polokwane City today. So yeah, looking forward to those fixtures.
Thank you very much. All right. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is the Sobre Boys, Wanafatsi from a TBR Solution. TBR Solution is a financial company that helps people to be financially savvy. I'm sure these days you are aware that prices are very up in terms of petrol, in terms of goods and services. Prices are very, very high. Now, these days, we are on a campaign to help those members of GPF or government employees, especially if you are 55 years old or above, and you are contemplating to resign or go on pension in 3 months' time. Give us a call or drop us a WhatsApp, then we'll call you back so that we help you to get your money expeditiously, as compared to sometimes people get their money after a long time. We will then transfer your money from GPF to Allen Gray, whom we have a relationship with. And the good news is, once the money has been transferred, you will choose how much you want to earn. If you happen to pass on, your spouse will also get the same amount. Then if it happens that both of you passes on, you would have appointed or selected beneficiaries. It could either be your children or anyone else. And there's nothing like age limit that they must be 22 or below. Even if they're above 22, they'll be able to get the inheritance from you. So that's how flexible it is. And then I know that sometimes people, they worry about medical aid and all that. We also have with other partners who assist you to get a medical aid. So if you want to learn more and get more information pertaining to that, just drop us a WhatsApp. We'll therefore come back to you. I thank you.